Arkansas, I sit by the ocean. I spent my last buck on a bottle of whiskey. Drunk and broke, sitting here in history. I made my mind up how I'm going. Got nowhere to go, don't know where I'm going.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Scorch Corner. We are on week 7 now? 6 or 7?
Yeah, it's 7.
Wow. So we've been doing it for a little while. We got a special guest today on the show. Her name is FTJ, or Jen. She's got a couple of nicknames. I like to call her Jen Putt. But first question I have for her is, how did you get your nickname FTJ?
How did I know this was coming? Like, I knew it.
It's the easiest
driving
one.
here, I'm like, this is
It's
gonna
the
be
easiest
ass.
one.
And
What does FTJ stand for?
it stands for Fairly Tall, Jen.
Okay.
Fairly.
Perfect.
No, it stands for Fat Tits.
Okay.
Fat Tits Jen.
Yeah.
It originated probably 11 or 12 years ago. Erica and I were working at Copper Blues. Fat Tits Emily as well.
Kind of like a gang, right?
Yeah, it's a crew.
It's
It's a crew, yeah.
Okay. What are the requirements of the crew?
Well, it's not to have fat tits.
Okay.
It's it's more like a lifestyle, I'd say.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the way you want to go.
Yeah, it's a way of life.
Okay. All right.
But the original story was Erica was pregnant with Cruz, and when you're pregnant, your tits get real fat. And after she stopped breastfeeding, they went away, like nature intends. And her Cruz's dad was like, "Babe, whatever happened to your fat tits?" And we just lost it. Like, we laughed about that for weeks, and it just became a thing. It just became the crew. Well, we called her Fat Tits because of the joke, and then it just became all of our nicknames after that. Never died.
So Jen ended up being a GM at one of our stores a couple years ago, and I was a buyer back then, and so one of my reps was like, "Hey, who's going to be the new buyer?" And I'm like, "Her name's Jen. She's awesome. She'll take care of you, and she's doing all the ordering. So can I get her information?" So I send the contact over, and it just says Fat Tit Jen, and he's like, "Do I?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what you call her. That's her name."
No, that's all right.
It's too funny. I have another question for you too, and I see this. I think you're the biggest, not culprit's probably not the right word, but the supply of Jen is one, and the demand of Jen is infinite.
Infinite.
There are
In terms of what?
dudes coming in here hitting on you. It's like insane. I mean, I have. There's.
Well, I mean, that's the game.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's what we're doing here.
Well,
What would you say you
you
do
do
here?
So I have a guy I play golf with sometimes, and I'm not.
We can't name names,
no,
but I know
we're not doing
exactly
names.
who you're talking about.
But he's
already.
always asking me like how he can get your attention, and I feel like I tell him the right things to do, but I don't like what draws
If
you to
he's gonna
somebody.
ask shit like that, it's never gonna happen. Like, never gonna happen.
Exactly.
Like,
If
you
you
need to
don't
have some like
So walk us
Like a
walk us-
little bit of game, like just a smidge.
maybe
like you shouldn't
some
even.
nuts. I don't know. What do I
Balls.
say? How do I talk to her? No, it ain't gonna work. That's just no.
So walk me through a situation where you would give the guy some attention. What would you
A
have to
dude
do?
that actually gets my attention,
Yeah.
like what he can do.
And what? Yeah. Like run a
Is this
scenario.
like how to fuck Jen, like
No.
step by step?
Whoa,
or
whoa,
what?
whoa.
No,
This is just.
Jesus. We were just talking about numbers here.
Attention. Okay.
All I'm saying is a lot of guys do it wrong.
Sure.
How do you do it right?
I mean, like the healthy way or the toxic way? Because
I mean, the toxic,
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, both is
toxic
it.
way is the only way you roll, so you might as well just go that way.
I mean, there's a level of like eye fucking that's necessary. Like, have to do that.
Like winking and stuff too.
Winking? No, no. This isn't 1950.
The wrong way.
Like,
That was
no. If he's winking at me like,
Milady?
ooh, cheese. That's pure cheese. No, I mean, I might laugh. Making me laugh, very, very imperative. Has to be funny, real funny, but like genuinely, not like you're trying too hard. Tip super fat, like super fat, at least 100%, if not more. That that I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's not a complete idiot, right? Smart, funny. Hot is probably like third on the list.
Which is
I'd rather
fascinating.
smart and funny than hot all day.
Okay. How about most cringe or ick thing a guy's done to get your
Oh
attention?
God,
know
the
there's a
list
few.
the list is infinite
There's a
when it
few.
comes to cringe shit that happens around here. Oh God, probably like the touch, or like the reach across the bar, like one of these holding my hands, like
Boo.
that is the worst thing you can do to a bartender.
Yeah.
Like, because then I feel when you're just like reaching out, I feel like weirdly cringe obligated to
Yeah.
like touch your hands, and then what? Like I'm touching your hands, and then what? Like
Do you want a vodka?
I hate it. I hate it. I don't know why I hate it so
Are there any
much.
particular drinks that guys order that you absolutely hate, or make you be like, no way?
That you know that they're like, you're like, ugh.
It knocks down a few points.
I mean, I can't say that I don't judge a dude when he orders like a high noon. I'm like,
That's what I order.
I know, well, duh.
But at least you order it with a whiskey.
But I
Yeah,
put a
you-
strong
Yeah,
Heineken.
or like with a shot of
that's even-
Rumplemans,
that's
even
like,
strong.
And then that's where
Worse.
you're like, this guy.
like just a little gay, but you order a shot of Rumplemans or like Makers too, and I'm like, nah, right.
So wait,
it kind of negates the
when did High Noon overtake?
White Claw.
Yeah.
When it came out, it's way better.
100 times better.
It tastes
Far
better. It has more flavor and not any more calories, and it's vodka based, and it's not just like a fucking malt beverage.
Did I tell you about the time that I did
It's not
not
a
know what
Z1.
White Claws were? I was with this girl. We were going to the pool, and I was putting vodka, ice.
Yeah,
vodka,
hell yeah.
And then I was pouring the White Claw. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm making a drink." She's like, "That's alcohol." I was like, "Yeah, vodka." She's like, "No, what you're pouring in there is alcohol." I
Yeah,
was like,
damn right it is.
holy shit.
You're like, I'll see you
I blacked
tomorrow.
out. Yeah, I blacked out that
Fuck
day.
up.
I blacked out that day.
Yeah, well, good for you.
It was delicious.
Sounds like you're doing great.
The reaching over the bar thing is so
God, it's
icky.
so cringe.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, do
What
girls
else?
do it to you?
Oh,
For-
the
for me?
touching. like if I'm for outside of the bar for whatever reason, they're just like, hey, like, or try to
7
give me a
hours
hug,
straight.
like an awkward hug. I'm like, oh, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you have to like work up to that. I don't like when random dudes just try to like
That's actually true.
lay their hands on
Like,
me. It's
when I first
so
met her, it was just
fucking
like high
cringe.
fives, maybe.
Yeah. It
Like
may
now,
be.
it's like,
Right.
No,
High
nobody,
fives, tight.
nobody
You
can
can't
resist the power
skip
of the high
steps.
five.
that's true.
In order, you have to either be friends or
See, there it is.
you have to be friends or be close or be romantically whatever, and then you get the things.
Have to be homies first.
But like,
for sure.
if you're not, if you're a stranger, like I don't know what you do and who you are, so now we're
Get
now
your
we're
goddamn
touching.
hands
Over
off
your
me.
hands. Get your goddamn hands off.
Okay, so I have another question for you, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Jen Putt. Also, Miss Gibson, she's late
We're
to
using
work.
government names now, huh?
Yeah.
The
I'm just gonna
elusive.
put it all out there. What's your social too? What the fuck?
Jesus.
So, Jennifer.
It's like I already knew it was going to be said in
We'll
this
fix
shit
it.
before
We'll fix
I
it
even
in post.
fucking walked in.
We'll fix it in post.
And Miss Gibson comes into work about 7 minutes late every day on Friday.
It's lies.
It's
Lies.
true, and
Absolute lies.
I
It was
don't mind
10
at all. I
yesterday.
don't. But
Oh, you're so late after your 4 whole hours of shift. Oh, you're working
I'm just
7
dying
minutes.
here. I had to work
After I
4
work 10
hours
hours
today.
at Shoppers, I'm barreling down the road as fast as I fucking can. He's like,
always have
excuse
the
me.
best.
Hi, where
I've
are
been here
you?
for 4
Where are
hours and
you?
15
Quickly,
minutes.
quickly,
I need to go
quickly,
home.
quickly.
We have the bet. It's like the over-under.
Yeah, we
So it's like
that's
10
how we
minutes.
made.
70s. Like,
Pretty fucking hard.
he's
Okay?
like, what's the over-under on Jen? I was like, oh, I'm taking the over.
Well,
Every
so
time.
since she started coming in, like I started introducing her to the bar, like as like a boxing announcer, like Jen Gibson, 5'8", weighing 110. How much? I don't even want. I can't ask you that.
No, you can't ask me that on camera.
Okay, well, you know what I can ask you?
What?
Who's your best friend, me or Ricky?
Ooh, shit.
We both know the answer to that.
Yeah, you know why? 'Cause
You are
I-
you even you know it.
That's a harsh
I mean
question to ask.
that is
That's
why
why I
you
asked. This is
trying to
Scorch
throw it
Corner.
out
We're on the
there.
Scorch
Dude,
Corner.
he's gonna go home
I'm
and
getting
cry
scorched.
tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry in the car.
I love you very much, and you are one of my best friends. You both are. But when it comes
All
to
right.
like,
All right.
you know,
Okay.
Driving the RAV4.
We all know.
I mean,
Driving the RAV,
did he even say thanks?
checking on the house. I did actually.
I did.
Hold on, I heard that. I heard when someone needed to go to the airport, they were late.
somebody got drunk and decided to have a
Decided to-
little appointment, and
Okay. All right, this one's
we're
not.
not
very
we're
funny.
not hashing up roast beef.
Yeah, we're not. Damn, why you gotta bring that up?
I had to. Square corner.
Your favorite types of guests, and also the most hated. Like, what do you do if you want to be chill in a bar, and what do you do if you just want to be shitty?
My favorite types of guests. My favorite types of guests are people that just come in and, you know, are, I mean, obviously in a good mood and like cool, but you know, just like thoughtful, you know, like
pick up their glasses.
hey, you can reuse this same glass. Like, you don't have to worry about doing a million dishes, or like they'll bust their own table, or, you know, it's just like those little things, you know, that they think, you know, I'm not just here to serve you in every capacity and, you know, fuck my feelings kind of thing, but are, you know, sweet and thoughtful. You know, I love people like that. The worst kind of guests are definitely just the entitled ones, you know, the ones that just come in and expect to, you know, have their ass wiped for them and, you know, like sit at a table and then just look at you like, excuse me, do we have a server? Like, this is a fucking bar. Like, this isn't Applebee's, bro.
Like, even when I'm not like not working, like when people have like massive amounts of bottles and
Yeah,
glasses,
I mean, it's like you're walking up anyway.
We
like,
all
just
get
bring 'em to me,
frustrated.
you know?
Why don't you
We get
just
frustrated just looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, what
I
the
know.
fuck?
when people bring food in here and they just leave it.
But some people haven't worked in this industry, and it doesn't even occur to them. And I get that. That doesn't really piss me off as much as like just like entitlement and like kind of like looking down their nose at you. Like, that shit really pisses me off. Like, I'm here, I'm working my ass off, working real fucking hard, you know, and I try to always be positive and have a good attitude, and when people, you know, just kind of look down on you and treat you like shit like that, it's infuriating for sure.
I think that, I've said this before, I think that everybody should work in the service industry for a year.
I
In their
think
life,
it would do some people a lot of good, but
Yeah, because they wouldn't be as shitty.
I think it should be a required like semester class in high school. Like, you go and you bust tables, you wash dishes,
Yeah.
you're a hostess.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, it'll humble you real quick.
Customer
Yeah,
service
real
is
quick.
one of the biggest things to do with any business and in any way, shape, or form. But a lot of people don't realize it because they've never worked in the actual service industry
They've never done it.
at all. So, question is: did you see yourself doing this when you were like a teenager?
Well, I mean, my first job was washing dogs at the pet stop when I was 15. First ever job.
The pet stop.
No, the pet stop. It was
So, like,
it was
PetSmart?
it was a tiny little pet grooming place, and I would wash dogs.
Was it terrible?
Oh God, it was horrible. I look back
I've heard
now and I
horror
was the
stories.
things that they made me do.
Don't you have to do stuff with like?
Buttholes, yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I like really repressed those memories into like the depths
Let's get 'em out.
of my mind.
Let's bring them out.
Horrible.
Let's open Pandora's box here.
Horrible. I was 15.
Tell
you know,
us what you did.
I just wanted to save money for my first car.
You were
You know,
doing-
I just wanted to drive. I'm out here squeezing dog buttholes and.
You're doing butt stuff at 15?
It wasn't even with humans.
I don't even get it. Like, why do you have
It
to do
wasn't my
that?
proudest moment, all right, but I got that fucking car, and it was a banger too.
Yeah.
It was
She's
real
out
nice.
15,000
Champagne.
buttholes later.
Wasn't gold, wasn't silver, it was champagne. Okay?
What's the interior like?
Mitsubishi Lancer.
Ooh,
Yeah,
damn.
baby. I squeezed a lot
That
of
was
buttholes
nice.
to get where I got.
Yeah, you
okay?
did.
How many? Is that where this comes from?
Oh, maybe.
I don't really know exactly where did that originate.
It just is the funniest thing that we do. Like, it was the first time you did it to me
We
about
still
8
need to get
years
our
ago.
fucking tattoos.
Yeah, I got so scared and I was like, oh my god, like, you're doing the most vulgar thing ever in public and pointing at me. And now every day we
Such a square when I first met you.
Oh,
The
for sure.
squarest.
Remember when Erica
excuse me. Oh,
and
no.
Frank tried to set us up? And
Oh, I first met him. I was like, no.
no. And I tried to be all
I'm like,
wine
this
cool.
fucking square, it's never gonna work. He's like, what kind of wine would you like to pair with this? And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Where's the cord light at?
I'm like, I'll have a shot of fucking Jameson, thank you.
I was and still am, but I hide it a lot better now, I guess.
L7.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. I swear. That's fucking great.
Oh God!
Every
I
now
wish
and
we
then
could
it-
turn back
every
the
now
hands
and then
of
it comes-
time
Wait, so
and
did
see
she finish
Dub
her
as a
question?
square.
Yeah, she finished my question.
No, she didn't.
Oh,
Like,
was
you
it?
didn't.
She
Did you
started off-
see
she started off
yourself
washing
doing this
dogs.
when you were older?
Oh, I saw her. We went off on a little tangent.
yeah, that's fine.
And then my first official job when I was 16, like on the books, was being a hostess at Applebee's.
Oh,
As
Club
much shit
B?
as I, oh hell yeah!
Sick.
As much shit as I talk about Applebee's, I was a hostess, baby.
Yeah.
Car side to go.
What were the tips like? 5%?
Oh, I
3%?
don't even remember. It was dog shit money, but it was money back then. When you're 16, like you get a paycheck and it's, you know, you think you're just
Gold.
balling out of control. But I knew when I first started that I was good at it. I liked the industry. I'm a social person. I really like being around a lot of people, and you know, I immediately knew that I liked the nature of the work that I do. I've kind of grappled with it over the years, doing other things, but I always kind of get drawn back because obviously the money's great, and I literally get to hang out with my friends all day for a living. Like, it's the dopest job. I don't know why anybody looks down on it, because you literally get to party for a living.
For a living.
For a living, and hang out with all the people that I love the most, and I get paid to do it. It's amazing.
A couple sessions ago, we were talking about our favorite bartenders, and I picked you as my favorite. And it's because you really are very good at your job.
Oh, thanks,
And
man.
I just, the thing that you do that's special that no one else does is if somebody walks in the door that you know, you like lose your mind and you're like, hey, and you just make a spectacle about it.
It's the energy.
Yeah, the energy is so awesome.
Yeah, you gotta make them feel super fucking welcome.
So
That-
remember how we talk about how we like hate new people and then you have to earn it and then we love you. The moment I hated you when we hired you. You know, obviously we know this.
Well, because you were a fucking stone cold square.
Yeah, hard.
And I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
You were jealous of me because I'm cooler than you.
Yeah, and I thought you were gonna like come and run. I thought a lot of things.
Now,
But when I would come over from Nook and you were working the day stuff, I couldn't leave. Like I couldn't like.
Drinking, I used to drink PBRs like a fucking hipster back then. Remember when you used to come in and drink PBRs? I'm like, oh, you love your sommelier, you love wine, you drink a fucking PBR? Fuck you. You and JC from Nook
Yeah.
used to come and sit in the corner.
Yeah.
Good times.
You definitely have a personality that is contagious and enveloping. Like
it
I can't.
attracts.
How have have you ever worked at Nook? Ever?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She's bartended for me at the
I've
old
worked
Nook.
at every concept that we have, excluding the bar Gilbert. I've worked for every single concept. When we first bought the bar, I worked there for a couple years and trained everybody. I've worked at Nook downtown. I managed there with Stretch.
I remember that.
I've worked at this, you know, when Nook was here in Gaslight, obviously Dilly, but they knew back in the day that I was always willing to help every concept if needed.
Okay, so I got more serious questions.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, here we go.
It's not on you. It's just general stuff.
Oh.
I think we've done enough Gen time.
I'm a little sweaty.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of pressure.
Okay, I'm looking at, so we're about 2 years now deep from COVID stuff, and I was just curious what you guys think about if there's going to be another type of crisis, whether that's disease related or if it's, you said aliens or something.
It's going to be a fake alien invasion. Like they have the technology.
What in the world would make you think that it's fake? You don't think aliens are real?
I do think they're real. I mean,
Why would it be fake?
it's mathematically impossible for there not to be other intelligence.
Right,
Like
so
math now, huh?
No, like,
What do you
just
think, Joseph?
calm down, Jimmy Neutron. I think there might be another pandemic.
Like disease related?
Like disease related. The thing is that like I think that society is going to be a lot more prepared this time, and I'm not talking about like we all have water and food for fucking days. I'm talking about like work wise, because now you can make money anywhere, and everybody learned how to make money anywhere off of COVID.
And especially from home.
From home,
So you don't need an office anymore.
Everyone
Right.
learned how to do that, so the second time it's just going to roll by like it ain't shit.
Yeah, people are
I
gonna be
feel
like,
like that
fuck
pandemic bullshit is just like a way to control the masses, though, and like
That-
sheep herd people.
yeah,
like
that and
at
thinning
no
out the
point
herd.
was staying home like preventing it from spreading. People
No.
were still fucking spreading it, and honestly, like we knew the target audience of who was really suffering from this
Right.
illness, and young people with strong immune systems weren't necessarily affected. Like keeping people at home wasn't. I don't think it was necessarily about about COVID at all.
How
The
did
fucked up thing about it is, like, you know, like elderly people and like overweight people were the ones that were higher at risk, but they never talked about, like, okay, well, these are ways that you can
Let's shut down
lose
the
weight.
gyms.
Yeah, why are you
Like,
shutting down
what?
the gyms? Like,
Well,
They-
because
If you're
people
over-
are
if
fat
you're over-
enough.
well,
People are fat enough here.
They need to be doing
but
something.
they never promoted like being healthy during the entire
Of
COVID.
course not. They don't want you to be healthy. They want you to rely on pharmaceutical
Be a consumer.
and be
Yeah.
a consumer and keep spending money. They don't get rich if you're healthy and you don't need to go to the doctor. That is not the objective here. The
That
objective
brings
is to
up-
keep you on meds for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
They want you to, get that subscription every month.
how did the pandemic
brings
affect you?
It really didn't, honestly. I was in a relationship at the time, and his business was not affected at all by COVID. Everyone was sitting at home, and they wanted all of their remodels done,
shit
and
fixed.
they wanted everything renovated because they were in their house. So they wanted, while they were in the house, they wanted to do everything to the house. So our business boomed then. We were
Okay.
busier than ever, and I wasn't affected at all. We still traveled. We still went to Mexico. I wasn't affected.
What about you, Dub?
Oh, it was terrible. I lost a store downtown. I had this place closed.
Yeah.
I got a terrible. Well, she wasn't terrible. It was bad for me. Like, if I work 7 days a week, I go to the gym, I go to the dentist, I get my shit done. If I work 0 days a week, I play a lot of Call of Duty, and I drink a lot. That's pretty much what I need to be like doing
Busy.
things.
You,
And if
got,
I-
you have to be active, or
if
else
I'm
it's
Yeah.
just
not, then
downhill
it's
from
really
there.
bad. And I think a lot of Americans are
you're
like that.
super,
If you look
super
at
type A. Like, he's got to go, go, go.
right, so since COVID, we have a bunch of kids who are like more obese now, where they don't finish college. We have all these different situations where alcoholism is higher, drug addiction is higher, and it's because when you give people money and a check, then you don't have to do anything, or there's no purpose to live.
Yeah.
You can just abuse things, and there's no consequences, right? And so that's what I think was
Got
really
a lot
bad
of people
about.
complacent.
Yeah. So my next question about the COVID stuff is like, are we ever gonna accept that type of crisis mentality again? Like, because
I won't. I didn't
I'm
know in
not
the first
going
place.
to. Like, you're gonna have to arrest me if you want me to close this bar. Like, if another COVID outbreak, fuck you guys. Like, send the police, arrest me, and then close it.
Oh, dude, like
I'll
everybody.
be on TV, whatever. Like, but I'm not gonna do it because it hurts too many people. And like, yes, we sell booze, and is this a healthy place? Maybe not. But like, do people come here that need it? Do people? Does a Brad
therapy.
or a Doug
You need to be
or
around your
a Kurt,
friends, you know?
Yeah.
You're-
like need to go and even Steve, like
It's not necessarily about drinking as much as this place
It's
is about
about
like that
community.
social interaction. It's like a
Camaraderie.
sense of community.
it's like I don't want to
being a
compare
neighborhood
myself
bar.
to church, but like it's a church for people that don't go to church.
It's a neon church.
It's a
what I
neon-
call it.
Yeah. So I was just curious if you guys think. I mean, because if we do have the alien thing or the AI takeover, are we
Dude.
going to be complacent again?
I have never worked from home since COVID started. Like, I have
Do you
people
like
that-
working from home?
I hate it because I'm too distracted.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
too-
watching
yeah.
TV. I'll fucking clean the house, or I'll start cooking, or I'll go out to the fucking pool. Like, I need to be in the office.
Yeah,
Like,
same. I have to
need
get
that
up, get
structure.
ready, and go to work. I can't
Right.
work from home. I'm not one of those people. I
Right.
can't work in an office. Like, I need to get up and get ready and go somewhere.
Yeah, 'cause
and
what I'll
do
do,
something,
I'll
or I
check
just
my-
get depressed and
I'll
fat
check
and
my
ugly.
emails, make sure there's no fires, and I'll go back to fucking sleep.
No fires is a good thing.
No fires.
Yeah, but
Definitely
then you
good
have
fuck.
fires and you work all through the weekend, and it's like
Exactly.
that sucks.
Exactly.
Did you saw the Flash recently, right?
I did.
How was
And
that?
It's
it
really
was
hot. I'm
it-
really hot.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
Yeah.
You guys want-
sweating.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's do.
Thank
This is a
you.
good
I'm
time.
not
This is a
thinking-
good time for a break.
A few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours later, one eternity later.
what's up, everybody?
Oh,
Welcome
shit.
back. So my question is, have you guys ever double booked here? And for those that don't know what double booking is, can you please explain it?
double booking is when you
Don't
are
you
hanging out, and you text somebody, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they don't respond, so then you move on to the next person. "Hey, what are you doing?"
You're a bitch.
But then suddenly, they both respond, or they both show up to where you are, and then that's when you're fucked.
Dub,
Then you got to do like some ninja shit to like get out of it. MacGyver shit, actually.
Super MacGyver shit too.
Do you want me to get personal?
It's for sure, bro. It's your choice. This is the point of the Scorch Corner.
It's hot. It literally is very hot.
It's hot up in here. Yeah,
It's really hot.
Got a lot hotter now.
Ooh, okay. A couple years ago, I had a bad week, and I met 4
young ladies.
Yeah. And they all came in at the same time, and then they all sat together in the same booth. They were all homies.
Oh, no.
So they all conversed with each other.
Did they exchange stories though?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
fuck.
then-
Well, I think
Yikes.
as a bartender, though, you're going to run into that.
Well, that's I wanted to ask Jen that. It's like, you know, we meet a lot of possible suitors. I'll use the word again.
Oh God.
But is it not? Is it a benefit? Like the pros and cons of meeting somebody at work. You know, what do you think? Because
Oh God.
Hold on, she hasn't answered the question. If she's
okay, let's go back to the first one. I have a story about Jen.
I am the fucking queen of double booking.
Quadruple booking.
I make a lot of promises when I'm intoxicated, and then wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I have like 3 dates today. Or, you know, I'm talking to a few dudes and they'll like all 3 come in on like the same night. But I think I'm pretty much a pro at like navigating that situation.
Do you,
like
do you use buffers?
I'll
Yeah.
keep them on like separate sides of the bar, and then I'll like not. I'll withhold love from all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like I'm too busy. Like I don't have time right now, and I'll talk and like converse and shit like that. But I'm not like all over you.
She'll be like, I'm too busy, and then she'll be hanging out at the end of the bar with us. Like, no, I'm too busy.
She's on
You know, you just gotta navigate that.
guys.
You gotta navigate. It got real spicy one night. Like literally, I had a couple like in the same corner. Like they were both over here. Oh, that was and Rick kept
panic.
looking at me like, "What's up, dumb bitch? What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "Ooh, be
She's all-
fucking cool. I need you to like really be on my team right now. I
Clock
need
in,
your
bitch.
support.
Clock the fuck
I need
in.
your
So
support
that's what I'm
right
talking
now."
about being a
And that's where the
buffer.
buffer comes in.
Yeah. Like we've all been buffers for you.
Rick,
Yeah.
Rick is my buffer a lot.
You know what?
More
Like
times
way,
that-
like way too much. Like,
Well, what are friends for?
yeah, I mean, but still.
Come on.
Rick is a great buffer. Like he
Dude.
will
No,
fucking
he's
jump on
horrible.
that
He
shit.
hates talking to anybody, let
Yeah.
alone being.
Some random. Yeah, some rando is like, oh man, I don't think she's really feeling me. I was like, hey, bud, so
Maybe
maybe.
hit the bricks. I don't know.
Maybe it's time to pay your tab.
Yeah,
Leave a
it's
fat
time to
tip
pay your
and
tab and kick rocks, buddy. Like, if you're asking me that question,
Yeah,
then
double booking.
You're definitely lost.
It's definitely a forte.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
No, it's not. It's
Well,
not
not
fun.
for you, but for us,
For
it's
us,
very
it's
fun.
fun.
it's actually
fun to watch, I'm
it's
sure.
super fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I think we've all have witnessed a double booking of mine.
Triple
At least.
booking.
And the-
Quadruple booking.
Oh no!
And then the thing is that we'll sit here and we're like, what's she gonna do? It's like a fucking Tonight
I'll-
Show.
like
I'll fucking-
gambling.
Yeah, we're hooked on it. We're like, yo, okay, which one's gonna take off first? 1, 2, or 3? Who has it?
I'll play it fucking cool as long as I possibly can.
One time
Like,
Jen had 3 dudes in here, and I'm like, third, second, best in show. Take that
You're like lifting numbers.
9,
6.
6.
Like, she'll
Put all
go-
their credit card receipts next to each other. First place, second place, loser.
Who gets
Like,
the
she'll
blue
look over
ribbon?
like,
You're like judging. You're like, look, let me be honest.
Not-
This
not-
one,
not
this
that
one's
one.
not it.
Yeah.
not that one.
Well, the guys that I like for her, she doesn't really end up
No,
liking.
she never does. She always goes for like
Are
the.
they all squares?
Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay.
There was this one dude who was like super into golf, and I was just about him, like he was
Well,
hilarious.
that's why, because you were super into golf.
And I was too, but he doesn't fucking live here, Dub. You gotta let it go.
I won't. I won't let it go.
Long distance shit
I'm
is not
letting
gonna
it go.
work for me. I need love and attention
never-
all the time.
I'm
I
never
need
letting it
all
go.
of
All the
your
time.
attention.
All the time.
And if you live in a different state, like I'm like as much as I very much cared for him, and you know it worked. It's just
He got us.
Long
He got us
distance.
kicked out of OBR.
did he?
Yeah, we had to leave.
Did he?
What? Hold on.
I don't remember this.
What's the story
He's
there?
talking about stories that are, I mean, it's
Completely
vulgar
inappropriate,
stuff.
vulgar.
And it was early. It was, I think, 9:30 in the morning. It's early.
Huh.
That's
I don't remember that.
No, he told me this story, and it was like what he was saying was like aggressive. But he's talking about like
Hey, oh, he was just talking.
Yeah, he was just talking.
Listen, let him talk that vulgar shit. We don't need to do it on
And then,
fucking.
No, I
and then
didn't
like
think
and then
Well,
like
right,
It's
alright.
cool, but it ain't gonna work.
and then like Dub like throws down $100. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't remember any of that?
No.
I double booked myself on that one too.
That's why we're talking about this, bro.
Because he was the buffer.
Yeah, I was the buffer. You called me to. You knew in your head. You knew. Oh, like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Okay, it was a miscommunication. I didn't expect him to show up.
Yeah,
Oh
but then,
my
but then
God.
I had to sit
That's
between all of y'all, and then like
Oh, that
know.
was a stressful day.
it was, but it was a fun day for me.
It was really fun.
Front row fight night.
But like, okay, not only was it a double booking like at work, but we were like out and like together, and then the other dude
Oh
shows
my
up
God.
and then hung out with us for hours
For
afterwards,
hours.
and I'm
Jesus
just literally,
Christ.
it's like a nightmare that won't end.
Oh, no, I was talking about the Flash, how they said Hundo P.
Oh yeah, so I've been saying Hundo P for probably what 2 years.
You're the only person I've ever heard say
Honestly,
it. But then
I
when
say
I
it,
watched
you
the
say it
movie
now.
and they said it,
There's
I
a
was
bunch
like,
of shit
oh,
that you say that nobody else says, and then all of a sudden I start hearing it around. I'm like, there's no way Dub's that cool.
And they said jabronis.
Yeah, well,
They said jabronis.
wait for James Buster Douglas. That's on the next.
James Buster
Yeah.
Douglas.
Any like douchebag guy.
Okay, I've been saying Buster Bob though for a long time, but James Buster Douglas
man,
is
It's
like
hilarious. 'cause
The
it's like,
top
The
fucking
Buster
it sounds like a
notch.
founding father, you know, like sounds like somebody who like wrote the Constitution.
His signature that the bottom of the
Sign the
Constitution.
Constitution, James Buster Douglas.
James Buster Douglas.
John Hancock style, like real big, just shits on everyone else on that Constitution.
Oh God, what a
Oh my
buster!
god. Speaking of founding fathers, I had an eagle the other day on the golf course, first one ever.
I heard.
Yeah, it was sick.
You called us all individually.
I did. I called about 35 people.
Yeah.
You were
he did.
number 4 on the list. But
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Shit.
Wow.
Well, you don't
You-
even play
Who the
golf. So
fuck-
You
Who
just
the
went
fuck
from
did you
best
call
friend.
before me?
You just went from best friend to second best friend.
Who'd you
No.
call before me, Dub? I almost called you
Gary.
Doug because we were saying Buster Douglas. Who the fuck did you call?
I called Gary right away. I called Stretch. He didn't answer. I also called Jacob, and he didn't answer.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, so, you know, the golf
I
guys.
answered.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
think about that.
You're like,
Just sit on it.
Next time
You're
you
like
call two
Eagle.
motherfuckers before her.
Just sit on that for a while.
She's probably like eagle. Like, oh, there were birds.
No, I know what the
No, so-
fucking
No,
She's like, did you hit an eagle with your ball?
No, so I
is.
called Becca, and I'm like, hey, Becca, because she texted me, she's like, I'd like you to work for me tonight, whatever. And I'm like, so I call her, I'm like, hey, I just hit an eagle. And she's like,
Why did you
she's
hit a
like,
bird?
why did you hit a bird? And I'm like, no, dude, like in golf. And she's like, what is that? I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I'll work for you tonight. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
yeah, fine, whatever.
So
Why do I keep doing that when there's no?
no one hangs their phone up.
Yeah, it's because it's the old school
Remember
shit,
do you
bro.
remember the flip ones?
You
where
don't.
could
You
just
haven't
like,
had a
yeah,
phone
like,
like
dude,
that since
You
1960.
aggressively
yeah,
just
just like, oh yeah.
you break it on purpose.
I wasn't
Yeah.
even
Which
alive.
they didn't hear at
I
all.
wasn't even
I know,
alive.
but still, it felt
Don't
good
lie.
to just snap it.
Don't
Yeah,
lie.
get it,
Stop.
yeah.
You're old.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
See, I used to be at a point where after that slap of the fucking flip phone, I was so mad I just chucked my phones everywhere.
But it was like a
I want the flip phone to
Motorola.
come back so bad.
Did you
I've
have the
thought about
Razr?
switching to Android
No.
just for the flip phone that turns into the full screen.
Well, I
I
mean,
need that.
It still has the crease in it though.
I
think.
don't care. I want it to flip.
She wants to just smack
I
a motherfucker
miss those days
to
of my
silence.
life. It's nostalgic.
The
I need
Sidekick?
it.
You ever had a sidekick?
Those
no,
were great.
I didn't like those.
A sidekick was.
like a
Is that where you
Yeah.
like flip it
I
up?
had that
and-
Razor,
Yeah.
bro.
Like- yeah,
I was
you
on
like-
that Razor shit.
I
Oh,
was
that thin Motorola?
Yeah, that razor was fire.
Hey, didn't they remake it? They
No,
remade it.
I was in
Well-
a fight with my ex, and I literally chucked it at his head, and he ducked it, and it stuck into the wall like the commercial. I'm not
Like a ninja
shitting
star?
you. Yes, it's stuck in the wall.
She was like, they are promoting the right fucking things
I'm
here.
serious though, it happened.
I bet you anything that phone was
And
broken.
it took a lot of force to get it out of there. It was stuck.
How'd it go?
Would you? Okay.
Oh, fuck you, Rick. Fuck you.
What if you had like 2 phones? So like one is your like tablet where you can do all your internet shit on it,
Okay.
but the other one is just a straight up one of those like You can't break it. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's
Fuck
just
yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
and then you can just fucking rip that shit.
Yeah.
Is that something that you would buy?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't need 2 phones, so no.
No.
No, not like 2 different phone plans or anything. I'm saying it's one phone plan. You get your iPhone or whatever, so you can do Facebook and all
Memes.
those things.
One for memes and one for
Yeah,
life.
one for memes and then
One
one
for
just
memes
for
and one for
just a
life.
straight calls.
I
One
just
for
wish
memes,
that
one
fucking
Also, you're like the
iPhone
meme
would step
queen.
out of the box and stop making the same fucking phone and like make cool shit that flips. That's all I want.
What do you
know.
think about those goggles?
Oh
The eye-
god, they're so good.
The Apple Vision
Apple-
goggles.
Apple-
I
goggles.
haven't seen that shit, but it sounds super dumb.
It's
Well-
very dumb. He wants to wear ski goggles and walk around the city
didn't
and be
say-
like,
Not walk around the city,
Walking
bro.
around the city, like how many times I have to tell
Why-
you?
why
Like,
do we have to
what
be
do you
walking
think
around
that's the
everywhere?
He
ad?
doesn't walk around
No,
anywhere
that's not
other
the
than the
fucking
inside of
ad.
Dilly Dally, okay?
And that's maybe
Only
something.
mad because
You got-
do the thing. You're always here too.
Yeah,
Do the
exactly.
thing. That's
work
what you
here.
always say.
Yeah. Okay, you have the Oculus, right?
I do,
How
yes.
often do you use them?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I only bought it because I heard about VR porn,
Which is the same as
and I
normal
was like,
porn.
"What? I can have a dick?
Hold on.
Tight."
Just buy a gun.
How was it?
It's the same thing.
Oh my god, it's life changing.
Fuck you. Thank you.
Life changing. I'm telling you, VR porn is the future. I mean, I literally only use it to watch porn, so I don't play games. I don't,
don't
literally.
play-
I don't do
Hiding
anything
it from
else.
all the cameras.
Jeez.
I don't do anything else on this
Joseph.
but watch porn.
You don't play any games on it?
No,
That
no.
hundo- that hundo's gonna be-
Okay, so my nephew wanted to use it and play games,
Did
and
you
I
clear
like
it?
literally spent hours like trying to delete all the history and make sure that there's no possible way that he could ever see the disgusting person that I really am inside.
what kind of porn do you watch?
Okay, well, okay.
That's a personal.
Hold on. So obviously you want
This is a
to
good
be the
question.
guy. There.
Well, I thought it
did
would
it.
be an interesting perspective.
Was it an interesting perspective?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's fucking great.
I love her. I love her right now.
It's
Oh my
great.
God.
Okay, so you want to be a dude in porn?
I mean,
I
We had this conversation. Like she said, if she dies and she has to come back,
if I have to be reincarnated, if I have to come back to this shithole, like, just let me be a dude, please. I don't want to have periods. I don't want to fucking have kids. I don't want to have to deal with this bullshit that's being a girl. Like, who the fuck wants to be a girl? It sucks. Real bad. It's horrible. Just let me be a dude. I just want to be swinging
Well-
dick and not worrying about shit.
well, I tried to have
You were in
her
a lot of
explain
pain
to me,
last night too.
Oh,
like,
I've been in a lot of pain for the
what do
last 2
cramps-
days, too.
Like, what do
Horrible
cramps feel
pain.
like? I was like, does it feel like getting kicked in the balls? She was like, well, first of all, I don't know what that feels like. I was like, it feels like knots. It's like knots in your stomach. Like,
It's like if you've ever had like horrible food poisoning and you have like those cramps in your stomach, and like and then like you shit and they go away, right? It's like those cramps, like you feel like your insides are like being like twisted. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like that, but it doesn't stop. You can't just shit it away. It's horrible.
And you can't mite all the way either, or how does that work?
I mean,
You took like a pretty big ibuprofen.
800 milligrams, baby.
you took a pretty big.
Large.
Yeah, horse pills.
horse pill.
That's how much pain I'm in. And like I can still feel like the pressure and it still hurts, but it's not like
Does it feel like
it's
something
not
like pressing? Like,
Or squeezing.
it's like
or
it's like
poking.
squeezing and twisting. And then randomly you'll feel little knives, like little stabs.
jabbers.
little
Yeah.
shivs?
Oh, it's bad. Like it'll wake me up in the middle of the night and I'll just be like, "Oh!"
Really?
Oh yeah, it's horrible. Horrible.
Like a leg cramp.
Why is my chair so squeaky?
I think it's because you're the only one that's leaning back.
This is a 200-pound bimbo.
Oh,
Yo, I love that one.
That's one
I
of the
love that
nicknames.
one.
I forgot about that.
I love
Where
that
did
one.
that come from? I can't remember where
Oh,
that came from.
it was some drunk dude that was like trying to hit on you, and you like shut him down. He's like, "Oh, you took a 200-pound
Dudes
bimbo."
get so mad when you shut them down. Like that's my favorite thing is to watch a guy come in here and like to just like,
Like fucking.
Like,
The
who
anger.
was it
Touch
though?
me
Who called
and-
me a 200-pound bimbo?
That guy.
It fucks me up that I can't remember.
It was either here.
Oh, I remember now.
Let's do it.
It was at a fucking after party at like 4 in the morning, and this guy, I think he was like trying to like he was trying to smash out one of my friends, and she like wasn't into it, and he was like being real aggressive. And I was like, "Yo, bro, it's time for you to fucking go. Like, stop. You're being too much. She doesn't want it. She don't want it.
She don't want it.
She don't want it.
She don't want it.
It's time for you to fucking pack it up and hit the bricks." And he wasn't having it, and he was like, "Okay, you're just a 200-pound bimbo," and I was like, whoa, that's a good one, but that was left field.
Way left field.
I just
But then-
immediately started laughing. Like,
Yeah, 100 pound each tooth, bitch.
I gotta make some shirts. Making some shirts about that one next one.
oh God, no, that was it was a thing for months
You're just a
afterwards.
200 pound bimbo.
I was like,
Ugh, that's
that shouldn't hurt, but it does. Who comes up with this shit? Like, sir.
So
find this
obviously,
statement both arbitrary
I'm
and
pretty sure
capricious.
that at an after party at 4 a.m. you were looking good. I have a question.
No.
How big is your closet?
Oh God. Well, let's put it this way.
It's a literal
It's the
room.
biggest room in the house.
She made the
Literally-
master bedroom a closet. Wrap
Yeah.
your head around that.
I remember when I
It is the
first went
master
in there.
bedroom. It
was
is
fucked
legitimately the biggest
Like
room in the
imagine
house.
taking the smaller
I walk
room.
in there and I was like, "The fuck is this?" And I was gone. And I was like, "She's like, this is my closet." And there's
If
like,
you-
there's easy four or five people chilling on the couch.
Yeah.
And then there's a closet, and we're like,
There's a
I was like, "Fuck."
there's a
all right."
couch. There's a lounge chair. There's an ottoman, and then
There's two,
Yes.
two lounge chairs and a couch.
You have two now?
Dude.
Yeah, sick.
like it is ridiculous. Like you walk in, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like who abandons the master bedroom to go into the smaller bedroom?
But what the
to make a
crazy part
closet?
is that it's completely filled. Like wall to
completely
wall.
it's
filled,
built.
like
She has
wall to
more
wall.
clothes than I've ever seen
I've never
any
s-
other human. I have three closets, or let's see what, 3 closets that I use because no one lives with me. I'm alone, so I have 3 bedrooms.
I have
3
2 closets.
I'm alone. Don't say it like that.
I'm all alone, and they're
Great,
filled.
thanks for making me feel like shit.
I know.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go cry. A little bit. But
I'm alone with my clothes.
if I took all my shit, it would fill probably like maybe an eighth,
corner.
a corner
of that.
her. I mean, she has like it's
Like it's, I've
Dude,
seen it.
it's like a movie set.
yeah, it's
When you
a
walk
costume.
in, it's a costume room.
and I like how you can
wardrobe,
actually,
like-
I like how you can walk
Yeah.
around.
Every size.
It's
for
like a
every
little
person.
like store, and you're just
Yeah.
like viewing stuff. You're
Yeah.
like, oh look, some shoes up there.
Yeah.
Oh look, you got more shoes over there.
it's a
No,
problem.
dude, it is
It's a
it is
big problem.
aggressive.
It's
No.
legitimately.
And
a
then I
problem.
remember that we were talking about some, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I have something like that," and she goes to some other fucking area, and she brings more shoes, and I was like,
We're like,
"Where
where
the
did you get-
fuck are you getting all this shit from?" Like,
I remember thinking like the girls that talk about Sex in the City and having like the best closet ever. Do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
But this is that.
It's exactly
I'm
that.
walking into
It
this. I'm
is
like, this is what
exactly
they're
that.
talking about. This is what they want. Jen has it with
Like-
every single thing.
Like each wall is like filled. Like it's a rack of
It's
clothes on
brimmed.
each wall.
Absolutely brimmed. You can't even get in
I know.
there.
she pays the mortgage just so that she can have her clothes in a master bedroom,
Yeah.
and she can
It's a
sleep in
closet
this
mortgage.
like little side bedroom.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm nice and comfy
Okay,
over
in my bedroom, I sleep and I fuck. That's it. Like,
yeah, that's me too.
you know, like I don't
TV,
need a whole
nothing.
lot in my like,
Yeah,
and
why
I
would I
like
have a
it
TV in my
separated like
bedroom? I
that
don't-
because if it was in my actual room, then my actual room would be a mess all the time. I like my room being tidy. I sleep. I do my makeup in there, and you know, and then I can actually get ready and have a whole. I mean, God knows.
What size bed
Can
do you
you-
have?
It's a queen, and
It
the
is
only
not
reason
a queen.
It's a queen.
like a.
It's like a twin.
it's
I
like
feel
a
like.
twin.
No,
Or it's a full.
it's a queen
It looks
bed.
like a full.
It looks like a
It's
full.
a fucking queen. I'm telling you, I
Is
bought
it?
it. Yes, it's a queen. But the only reason I have a queen is because I was living at Domus.
Yeah.
And you know my room was small there, and my room's small here. Like I can't.
Did you
I
hate it
would
there?
have a king, but it would literally like you'd walk in the room and it's just a bed.
Do your feet
Yeah.
hang over on the queen?
What are you trying to say?
that it's small.
Yeah.
No,
that you're big.
no, I'm not 6'4". Like I don't have these big gangly legs. Like they don't hang off. I'm good.
That's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
All right.
Gangly, like, we're all like, damn. Like, I wanted to say something, but I was like, that's all you, bro. Like, that's your comeback.
Are you a snuggler, or you just kind of like get off me?
I do like to snuggle.
What?
I do like to snuggle for about like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I actually want to go to
Yeah,
sleep now.
and
Get
it's
the fuck off
hot,
me.
yeah.
I'm a really hot sleeper.
That's why I asked,
I'm
like, why your bed is
100
so.
degrees.
It feels so. It doesn't feel. I've never been in it, but it looks small.
It is small.
Well, I sleep the fuck alone, like. You know, but believe it or not, it is possible to not cuddle in my bed. It's not that fucking
Yeah, but
small.
you gotta like
dick.
string banging.
It's like,
You're both staring at the ceiling like, how's your night going, so?
Okay, who sleeps on their back? What kind of psycho does that?
Dude, a lot of people.
Doug is like,
I don't. No, I can't.
Who sleeps like a hot dog in a bun?
Sleep
Like,
apnea. If I'm on my back, I'll choke and die. If ever I don't
Wait, do
choke
you wear
for
the
work,
bath?
like a jet fighter,
you know,
No.
they say like how you slept as a baby is how you sleep the rest of your life.
that's not. There's no way. That's true.
That's not true, dude.
It is true.
No, it's not.
I was fighting people in my sleep as a baby.
My son
As a
sleeps
baby?
like
I
a
was just
fucking
rolling
demon.
around. My mom just said she would just find the crib and it's just all mangled, like just rolling around.
Okay, so when you initially get into bed and go to sleep, what's your starting position? Back, stomach, side.
Like it's
Good
like a
question.
combo between side and stomach. Like I'm kind of on my side and I'm kind of on my
But then
stomach.
when you wake up, where are you?
I'm lucky to not be on the floor. I roll around a lot. I wake up. I have nightmares constantly. I always have since I
Do
was a
you
kid.
dream every night?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And I don't
dream
just
every
dream. I
night.
have nightmares. Like
Yeah.
I have nightmares every single night.
I dream about being killed a lot, like getting
What?
shot.
Really?
It's like a weekly thing.
I mean, I was shot and killed in one of my dreams, but I'm not shot a lot of my dreams. That's a little bizarre.
I dream every night and they feel incredibly real. So
You have vivid dreams.
sometimes,
That's surprising.
sometimes I think that I'm going to like a different like dimension, like when I'm dreaming. Like I don't. It's fucking weird, dude. Like I dream every single fucking night.
I think maybe you should stop taking all that acid before you go to sleep.
Stop
Maybe
it.
maybe you should start drinking. You should start drinking like good whiskey,
Oh.
Not shitty whiskey.
not shitty whiskey.
Okay. All right.
That's a knife to the heart.
How do you manage
all
to
know
work
how
this
much he likes
in
that
every
shit
single fucking
whiskey.
episode?
It's a theme.
I don't understand.
But can you ask Joseph the same question about the how do you start and how do you finish? Like when you go to sleep?
Side and then face down.
I wake up face down. Oh well.
If I'm
I'm
really
lucky.
fucked up, honestly, I'll lay like a fucking hot dog. But if I lay like a hot dog, I'm snoring like extremely fucking
Yeah,
loud.
you seem like a snorer.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Thank you, I
Because
appreciate
I'm
it.
Mexican.
No, it has nothing to do with you being Mexican.
I think it's your soft palate relaxing, and then
Oh,
it gets
here we
into
go.
your
Flapping
airway.
around. It flaps.
Dr. Lola.
That's what's happening.
Dr. Matthew.
Don't ever do that sound again. It's horrible.
She's like, I'm far too familiar with it.
It sounds like you're choking on something. Why does that sound so familiar to me?
I'm trying to
You
think about it.
Do we
can't
have
be
more
good for you.
topics?
She's like,
Come
when
on,
I hear it on my bed,
how we
I'm
fucking
not asleep.
Okay.
Okay, chill.
Do we?
Oh, shit,
No,
yo.
we went through all of them.
We went through
through
a
all
lot
of
of topics
Yeah.
today. We
Holy
did.
shit, man.
We honestly did. Yo, yesterday, so I had a guy walk up. Not a guy walk up to me yesterday, but I came to the bar. I was all chill and shit, and said what's up to everybody.
Can I have those
And
papers?
then Dylan's friend was like, "Oh, you're the guy from the podcast," and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." I was like, "That's what's up."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Which one are you?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm the Mexican." So then I went to go say hi to someone else, and then I guess he overheard the conversation, and that guy was with someone, and then I said hi to the person, and the other guy was like, "Yo, órale," and I was like,
Sir.
"What?" And he's like, "You're the Mexican," and I was like,
Oh God.
"All right." I was like, "Well,
That's so bad.
I'm Joseph. Nice to meet you." And like I kept introducing myself.
Read
and he's
the
like,
room, bud.
And then he's like,
The fucking
"Órale,"
room.
and I was like, I know what you're
Okay.
doing. All right, but I mean,
I don't like
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm
but-
confused.
What does
for
that even
me,
mean?
okay, it means like, yo, it's like
It means
it's like
like,
a
let's
really,
go, right?
it's
It's
like
like
a
a-
Mexican way
like
of
a
saying
hey.
like, yeah, like a hey, but like
Like let's go, like a hyphy way to say hey, like let's
it's
go.
Hyphy?
so okay. It came off a little bit racist.
That's fucking
And
racist.
for me-
just
for
because
me-
I'm Mexican, you need to talk to me like
Did he
that.
say it with the
That's-
accent?
Yeah, he did. And for me,
White dude?
white dude. For me, the only people that can say it are like the people in this corner. I'm like, dude, do you look
You know we
like
don't be
them right
saying
now?
shit like
But I've
that.
never- but-
We would never
we've
say some shit
we've
like
never
that.
said it though.
I know, and
Is
it
it
just
is like the same thing as like N-word stuff?
yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
What?
It's just when someone
it's just
says
like,
it.
well, it's like slang and a language that you don't fucking speak and you don't assimilate with that culture. Like, what in the fuck makes you think you can talk to
But
me like
it
that?
just, in the fact, it wasn't even that he said it. If someone else would have said it and he was like Hispanic, or if you would have said it or you would have said it, I'd have been like, "What's up, dude?" But the fact was,
But
it's
we
like,
would never
I don't
say
fucking
shit like
know
that.
you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know you,
rando.
so don't do it.
I don't like that shit.
Like read the fucking room.
Bingo.
Get to fucking know me a little bit, and then shoot the shit with me.
Yeah.
Like when
Dude, people have so little social awareness. Like, I'm baffled almost daily.
That's one of
because
Rick's big
like
things.
it really like
It
it
is.
really blows me away. You say one thing like, you know, just being cool and trying to be funny, and then they just think they can take just miles.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Like I said,
like, who raised you?
social media has made people forget what it's like to get punched in the face.
I feel
for
like
saying dumb shit.
I feel like your
well,
biggest.
you never punch anybody in the face.
Well,
so.
no, I'm a
I feel like
how would you know?
I feel like your biggest thing is that like you hate people invading your personal space,
I
Yeah.
do.
He
Like
likes his
strangers.
and it happens so much.
He likes his
And it
bubble.
happens all the fucking time. Like people will like pass 11 chairs, and I'm sitting here at the end of the bar by myself, and they will sit right next to me.
He's really not very welcoming either. Like, he's not like, hey, come on over. Hey.
No.
He's just sitting there like looking down
On his
on his phone or like not
Talking to you.
inviting.
No, not inviting at all.
Not inviting at all.
And then people come and spill their fucking lives out. I'm just like, dude, like,
And it's I'm gonna say some weird shit here, but it's not like he's the black guy with the, you know, the Argyle sweater on who just got back after playing racquetball.
Hey, guys.
He's not that guy. He's
He's the guy that wears 2 button downs on a fucking.
well, he's
Wednesday
not
night.
James.
wow.
Oh, I'm
James-
thinking
I have a
about you on the
picture.
first podcast in that thick long sleeve, and I'm thinking about me now, and I'm literally not wearing clothes at all, and I'm hot. Like, how did you even survive it?
It was cooler back then.
It was cooler back
It was
then.
cooler back then. Back then, it
We
was
could turn the
cooler.
fan
In
on
the
and like
day.
sit back there, yeah.
You know.
It was fun times. Fun times.
Have you guys seen the new like generation of pool players that have come through here? Like we
Oh,
got-
yes.
With the ball in
there's
hand
Alex.
bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Ball in
I
hand
don't care
is-
how many tattoos you have or whatever. We don't do ball in hand. It's in
No.
the kitchen. Get
Fine,
fucked.
yeah, no, I don't do ball hand.
No, I
I
know
don't
that.
fuck with that dumb shit.
But like, we got the 2 new. There's just a bunch of new players that come in here
Yes.
like daily now, and they're always wanting to play.
And it's funny how I met them when
Well, good. We should actually get the pool tournament like for real.
I know.
And not just like
Also,
willy nilly
new-
it all
new-
over the
new
place.
felt
It's
on
so
Monday.
faggoty.
Yeah.
felt?
When I
New
when I
felt on
first met
Monday, new
them.
toilets on Monday.
Oh, look who it is! Could it be
Oh,
James?
What?
No,
Is that
wait,
James?
what?
That's all. He fucking left.
James left the building.
So
Of course he did.
yeah, the first time I met them, I was playing like that game with Tiffany that it was $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even tell me we were playing for money.
So I was playing with Tiffany for the
$1,000 here?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I played with
I don't
her.
think we could say that legally. We're gonna need to edit that part out.
I mean,
So I played with her,
In
and then
Minecraft.
Yeah, in
and then the
Minecraft.
guy was like, "Yo," like he kept fucking around. He was like, "Oh man, I could take you guys on," and then like Tiffany just like was like, "Shut the fuck up. We're playing for $1,000. You need to shut the fuck up."
God,
right
I
now."
love that bitch
Yeah,
so
she's
much.
awesome.
And
She's a
then they were
fucking
like,
G.
You know, she
"Oh
used to be
shit,
a
my
Maxim
bad." They were like,
model.
"Are you serious?" They fucking
She's
walked
fucking
up,
hot as shit.
sat at the
She
bar.
showed me her pictures from when she
Yo,
was a
when
Maxim
she was a model?
Jesus.
She's hot as shit now.
beautiful. Jesus.
And she's
She
fucking
has-
cool.
She has
like, she's
34
really cool.
siblings. 34.
What?
34?
What the fuck?
lying.
I swear to God.
What?
And the only reason
What?
why,
You're fucking
the only
kidding
reason,
me.
Who
the
the
only
fuck
reason
is
why-
her father?
Her father just has been
Top,
smashing
he's
out.
a top G.
Just what? Does
Okay,
he just have
okay,
like
okay,
endless fucking
okay.
amount of just like?
Yeah, and so the
James,
girl that
James,
I'm seeing
James,
right now-
James. There's James.
James. the girl that I'm sort of seeing now, she is 32, and so I thought that was a big deal.
How old is she?
Oh, he likes him nice and young
No,
and
she's 29,
tiny.
dude. She is tiny, but
So she has how many?
32.
He has a type.
She has
It's easy.
32.
She's one of 32.
Who has
She's one of
32,
32,
so-
but she's 29.
Yeah.
One of 32.
She's the second or like.
She's the second in line, the second oldest.
She has a sister that's like 4 days younger than her.
So what
4
the
days?
fuck? bro?
Wait.
Because there's like
Oh,
multiple
his-
moms.
Oh shit!
So
she's
his dad
Mexican.
smashed two
Yeah.
girls at the same time.
Whoop.
What's up?
And his dad smashed 2 different women at the same time, and then had.
Yeah, he's Mexican.
Yeah.
Wow.
32.
32.
What does that have to do with it?
But in Tiffany's case, what
What does that have to do with it?
Tyson and
I'll tell you
Tiffany,
later.
I was telling them about it, and she just kind of looks at me. She's like, "Well, I have 34." I'm like,
Oh!
Jesus.
You're like, check,
fucking
please.
Tiffany.
Jeez.
So, anyways, we got to see these Maxim pictures. She's up
Yeah.
She- she's
I'm gonna
a
need to fucking see those now.
Beautiful, beautiful woman.
the
Not
next-
only that,
next
but she's a G though. Like
Oh,
she runs a construction company.
Yep.
She's just a boss in
We need to
general.
have
Like the
tough
way
as
she
nails,
conducts
yeah.
herself.
Oh, yeah.
She just does it with so much like grace, but also
class.
like
She's very sweet,
dominance
too.
as
Oh,
well.
she had,
like she's assertive, but she's also like kind. I don't
had,
know
like,
how she does it, but
there
she's
was,
great.
There was some
Plays
kind
hard.
of like, I think some foundation that she runs for women, like opening
get
their
into
own business-
construction.
to get in construction,
Wow,
and it was
I
at
love that.
and it was at that jewelry store on Camelback.
She's such
the
a
one that
fucking
you think that's
sweetheart.
always empty,
The bitch is
but
such
it's
a
not.
G.
Yeah, it was fucking.
She's
nice.
a great person.
She is a
Personality's
great person.
amazing.
Tyson
Yeah.
fucking knocked it out
Yeah.
of
Oh,
the park.
Tyson?
I do not know.
Yeah, hit the fucking lottery. Well done.
Oh
brother.
my god.
Well done.
Lucky man.
I remember
done.
when they first split up, we were like, fuck.
When they first
No,
met,
he came in all sad, and she came in like,
Yeah.
"Fuck him!" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck him!" And then I saw Tyson, I was like, "Bro, you fucked up."
Well, they met 'cause
really
they,
dropped the
'cause
fucking
they,
ball.
They face planted on top of
No,
each
but you
other.
called it. You were like, "They'll be back together by the end of the week." I'm like,
yeah,
"I don't
no.
fucking think so." Like, she
No.
seems pretty done.
Yeah,
You're like,
and now
"Nah,
they're
they
living
will."
together.
They're
Yeah.
back together,
That's
and I was like,
fucking awesome.
"Motherfucker, he's right again."
She has a couple of kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a couple kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got a boy and a girl, and she makes the most wicked.
Okay,
looking-
let's stop talking about somebody's life
right,
in
yeah,
particular.
sorry.
Okay,
That's not
all right.
cool.
All right.
Let's talk about Dub's life.
Let's
though.
talk about one of our lives in particular. We can be on blast.
Wow.
I'm
Why you
all
such a
about
hater?
it. Let's talk about
No.
Ricky.
No.
Ricky
No.
fucking Williams.
No. Oh, government names now.
Ricky Jermaine Williams.
Look him up.
Yo, I got a
Such
question.
Bullshit.
What's up with that samurai sword in the living room?
He
fucking
would
weird,
have
dude.
some
How do you
nerdy
even
ass
fucking
shit
know
like
about
that.
that?
God damn it.
I've been in
Sometimes
your
I forget
house.
what a nerd
Oh,
you
yeah,
are.
Man, I am a huge
Samurai sword.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, are you gonna run to the living room when someone breaks in, grab
No,
the
he sleeps
samurai
on the
sword?
couch. 9 times out of 10, he's sleeping on the couch.
If the zombie apocalypse hits, at least I have that.
All right, calm down, Walking Dead. Calm down.
At least I have that. Then I'm gonna
Well,
go
I
to
have
Dub's
my
house because
fucking
he's got
gun.
like.
You can get the gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
And
to
then
Dub's
just
house.
avoid the
I'm
trip
gonna-
to Dub's house.
I'm gonna go to his house
no one's
second.
going in the house if there's like I'm not letting anybody.
I have guns.
No, we have
okay?
a call sign.
Wait, you have guns?
You have guns? You have guns?
Yeah,
Wow.
of course I fucking do.
Aren't you good?
I'm American, aren't I?
I'm American, aren't I? Why don't you fix your goddamn bathroom door so you can take a solid
Dude, it's
doozy
so
in
weird.
there?
Like-
Okay, I'm an open door kind of gal. I don't
get that.
close the
That's
fucking
fine.
You
door.
take open door
It's-
doozies?
Yes, it's my
What?
fucking house. It's my house. Why would I shut the door? If you don't like it, go in the other room. I'm sorry. Don't sit outside the door and watch me take a shit.
It's
I'm
not
an
even
open
watching
door
you.
shitter.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm an equal opportunity shitter.
Jennifer, your door like goes
It
up
doesn't-
next to the side of the wall, and then
Right.
you have less room. So like, as a dude,
Okay,
you
your
wanna
legs
sit
are
down,
longer than mine. I don't have that
and you
problem.
want a man,
Oh, you sure
man
about that?
spread.
I am sure about
sure
that.
about that?
I am sure about
You're-
that. I have never
You're legit-
I've never had a problem have taken a poop in my own house. I think it's comfortable and it's
I've
great.
had a problem
I
doing
don't
it,
close
and
the
so
I've
door.
had
is
a
he,
problem
and we did it an
doing
Okay,
hour
my
apart.
question to you is if you're alone in my house, because you came over alone, the house is empty, okay? Came
With
to
the
check on the
dogs,
dogs,
yeah.
which thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Because you're a piece of shit. Beside the point.
Wait a minute,
Okay?
wait.
Wait, no.
Did I
You
not
checked
say
on the
did
dogs.
I
We're not getting into that
Did
now.
I not scare the dude
point
off
is-
that was knocking on your door randomly?
Oh, 3 days later?
3 days
You
later?
decide to be a friend 3 days later. How nice. How convenient.
God.
Anyway, I didn't get a ride to the airport, and also my dogs were neglected in the kennel for what? I don't know, 12 fucking hours?
Yeah,
So
they were
nice of
pissed
you.
off when I
Glad
left.
you got
Wait,
some
wait,
butt.
wait,
Anyway,
wait.
so my point is, you come into the house is empty, you're alone. Why do you have to shut the door? Why do you have to shut the door?
I don't have to shut the door, but it's uncomfortable to sit with the door right on you,
Right on your leg.
and it's like, so I'm like shitting sideways. I'm sideways on the bowl.
Sideways
Are you
shit.
doing yoga? And
Just
like,
on the side, like
I
can't do
love how,
sideways
okay,
shit.
literally
and
they
then
tell me
your
like,
dogs are like, hey, like, what's going on in here? And I'm like, dude, like, get off my ball sack.
No, they will though.
Literal
they
logs
just
are
want to
dropping.
investigate. Like,
Bye.
These are literal logs.
They just want to know what's up. They're just trying to
I
get in
didn't
there.
realize the
like,
time
what's in
change
there?
when I was calling you. I think I was in PR. No, I was in Chicago, Boston. I'm sorry. We were laid over in Boston when I called you, and you went over to the house to
It was
do
actually
fucking Rick's
perfect
dirty
timing
work.
for me. Perfect timing for me.
And they were in the kennel. How pathetic did they look in there? Just being in there for 12 fucking hours.
Oh, they were just shaking.
Wait a minute.
The kennel was just like rocking back and forth. I'm like, get out of here.
Such an asshole. You're such a fucking asshole. I was so mad at you.
I don't
about
remember
that.
any of this. Like, first
It's
of all,
because you were fucked up.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. You were supposed
no,
to.
I went there to let the dogs out, right?
No, you fucking didn't. I watched all of my cameras. You never came over. Never fucking came over.
This is day 1 or day 2?
I watched all of the cameras.
Day 1 or day 2?
The night I left.
No, it was
The
not.
night I left, you were supposed to fucking take me to the airport and then go back to the house and let the dogs out of the kennel and watch them and stay with them until Solomon picked the Frenchies up the next day, and then you were supposed to stay with Priscilla for the rest of the fucking duration of my trip.
First of all, I don't like
you
your tone.
didn't do that.
I don't like
Okay,
your
you
tone.
I didn't even hear from you until like literally noon the next day.
Wait,
the dogs have
wait.
been in the kennel since 9 p.m. I had to call Deb at 6 a.m. I called Deb at 6 a.m. and I'm like, I need somebody to go over to the house and let these fucking dogs out of the kennel. They've been in the kennel since 9 a.m.
I don't think that was the agreement.
Oh, you don't? I went over this with you so many fucking times. Are you sure you can do this? Can you do this? Are you sure you want to do this? Can you do this? Yes, 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 yes. Doyle said he would do it. So many of my other friends said that they would do it, but they needed a fucking heads up. And you said you could do it, so I turned all of them down.
I don't.
And then you fucked it up. And then Charlie and my brother had to fucking take all 3 of the dogs, and my house was
Well,
empty
yeah,
the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't know
Which
she was
was
taking
none
all.
of that was the plan.
I didn't know she was taking all the dogs.
You know what? A nice.
Why am I getting
a
shit
nice,
on right now? Like-
sincere apology would be nice.
Well, I am sorry.
Are you?
I don't remember most of what you're saying, but I'm sorry.
That's not sincere,
I apologize. Sincerely.
and you know you fucked up.
Well,
Just fucking
Did I,
admit it. Admit it. If you care about this friendship at all, you're gonna fucking admit it.
well, I do care about the friendship, but I'm just saying.
I think you fucked up.
I think just
You
take the L.
fucked up.
Take
You
the L.
fucked up.
All right, I'll take the fucking L. I fucked up.
Great.
Fine.
All right, I forgive you, you piece of shit.
Hug it out.
Oh, wait.
Give me a hug.
You've been holding this in the entire time?
Yes, I've been
Holy
fucking
shit. How
mad
do you
as
not know
shit at
this?
you.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I fucking love this
didn't
episode.
know.
A piece of shit.
You piece of shit. Okay, let's end on a good note.
I got bitched at for like 10
Hey,
minutes
that was
straight.
bullshit, and all of the watchers
I'm
will
glad,
agree.
I'm glad you let it out, but I don't think that's how it played.
Thank God for Dub, and thank God I gave him a fucking spare key to my house, because I don't know what I would have done. And Dub comes to the fucking rescue. I call him at 6 a.m. and he's like, we won't talk about what.
I heard you got saved though.
What kind of situation I found you in, but thank God for you. Thank God.
helped me out big time.
I am thankful for you on a very regular
Are you gonna
basis.
thank
I
me
love
for
you,
scaring the fucking potential burglar away from your house?
I do appreciate you coming over and doing that. Thank you very much.
The guy's selling solar.
Yeah.
No, that guy was selling something. Wasn't solar.
So he actually sent everybody a picture and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
no, he went and
I was
hunted him
like,
down in the
does anybody know
neighborhood.
this
It was
fucking
tight.
dude? Yeah.
That's right.
So he
Like,
fucked
what the-
up, but he also kind of came.
But after that, like literally nobody came up to my door but the mailman. I watched the cameras like religiously every single day.
Fucking
I'm
jabroni.
happy we got all that cleared out because there was nothing but air and opportunity.
I like how you guys were silent the entire fucking time.
No, they're
Like,
looking at me.
This
I'm looking at
wasn't
each
between
other.
us. This wasn't between us. We were like, "Yo, we're just audience right now." You got some
Jesus
popcorn?
Christ.
All right, any final words? We're gonna wrap the episode up. Joseph, you got anything for us?
Oof, no. I hope you're having a great weekend. Happy Father's Day
Happy
to all the
Father's
dads
Day.
out there.
Father's
Happy
Day.
fucking Father's Day tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. I hope that it gets filled with nothing but joy.
Hope you don't get a tie or some shitty macaroni gift.
Or if you get a fucking macaroni gift, you
gonna go home
fucking
and make
love it.
Put it on your fridge.
Put it on your fridge and you hang it up because it came from your 4-year-old that doesn't know better, but it came from the heart. So do that. Fuck that guy.
All
'Cause
right,
he
shit
does,
on me.
he doesn't know because he's
Shit
a
on
he's not a
Rick
father.
friends.
Shit on
He's
Rick
not a
Day, I
father.
guess. I'm not.
Jen, any words of wisdom?
One topic that we didn't cover is vapes.
Okay.
We didn't get to talk about vapes. I got a nice crispy boy on my way here because you are the one that taught me that when they're not fresh, they're just not good.
Yeah.
So remember that.
When they're not fresh, they're not good.
Ricky?
We need
gotta
to
be
get
fresh.
we need to get like an aftermarket,
gotta
like
be fucking
secondary
fresh.
sales
Nice
market for.
crispy fresh boy.
Why don't
right
you
here.
Why don't you guys just buy them wholesale? You
I
have
do,
an EIN.
I do, because they only
bought-
have
Probably
I
should.
bought 100 of them, but I have to sign for them at my house.
It's certified mail, and he just
it's a-
can't manage to sign for anything. So
Well, they come at like 3 p.m. on like a Thursday.
have
Why don't
them,
you,
have them delivered here.
Why don't you
Yeah.
send them to my business? I'm always there at a 3 p.m.
Bingo.
At 3 p.m. on a
Or
Tuesday.
send her to my house. Eileen's always home.
Because it's my credit card with your ID. They check your ID.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Just be like the Mexicans gonna do it.
No,
like
dude.
that.
I put a sign up with a photocopy
I
of
like
my
that.
ID on my door, and I wrote, "Please leave my vapes here." Big sign.
Please leave my vapes here.
And
I'm an
That
addict.
doesn't sound like a
And then they put
scam.
up a FedEx thing like, "You don't hear a sign
That
at all."
doesn't sound like a scam at all.
But like,
Is Xerox copy your ID?
Yeah.
Please leave my vapes here.
like,
Matthew is spelled with like a fucking H before the
The
T.
E's backwards looks like a 3.
I was really trying to get that package, but
Why don't you
I
have them?
know.
Why don't you have
order
them
vapes
shipped
from
here?
me too, and
yeah.
Why don't you have them shipped here?
so let down.
You should have them shipped here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, vapes. Next time.
Ricky, words of wisdom. That's it. That's
it.
That's your words.
That's your thing.
You
That's
get
my
to touch
thing.
my pad.
Okay, my words of
say
wisdom
that.
is when your friends need you in a clutch, it's nice to help them out. You've always been there for me. Both
I
of
love
you
you very
have
much.
as well. So, love you guys. Happy Father's Day. If you haven't said hi to your father, send him a card. Do something. Give him a call.
I'm gonna call.
Yeah.
The call's better.
The call's way better.
Just gotta tell them that you love them.
Yeah.
They don't ever hear it, but they'll like it.
I love you, Papa.
All right, thank you guys.
Hey, yo, hold on. Fake sponsor.
Oh, fake sponsor.
We can't do the mustard.
Yeah,
do
we
the
can't do the
mustard
mustard.
okay.
The mustard guy.
Dan Balzerian, Ignite
I love
Vapes.
you.
Please send us a case. We need. Well, I'm desperate. I need a case of your
Love
vapes.
it. We love it.
Yo, I just realized your fucking chair was very squeaky as
Yeah.
fuck.
She's 200
Okay,
pounds.
let's not.
All right, let's just
advertise
like,
it.
all right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. All right,
All
be
right,
safe.
thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.
Oh dear, don't you ever worry, I'm right here. I can never fucking live without you. I wouldn't even want to. That kid looks just like you.
That's my kid.
Yeah.